Chapter 3, Mishnah 4. A farmer who has no other place for his animals during Shemitah is allowed to keep them in a field where crops will grow, even though their droppings fertilize the soil. However, this is permitted only if he does not intend to fertilize the field in this manner, but plans on eventually heaping up the manure into storage piles to be used the following year. Furthermore, he may not let the animals roam over the entire field, but must confine them to a section of the field that is enclosed by a fence. We now turn to the words of the Mishnah. One who wants to pen his animals in his field on Shemitah may make the enclosure no larger than 2 base sa'ah, 500,000 square amos, so that the animals will deposit their waste only in that area and not all over the field. He thus shows that he is not using their waste as fertilizer. Once these 2 base sa'ah are filled with waste, he may pull out the fences on 3 sides of the enclosure, leave the remaining middle fence in place, and then build a second enclosure on the other side of the middle fence. Thus, in the end, he will be found to have penned off a total area of 4 base sa'ah, i.e. the 2 base sa'ah of the first enclosure plus the 2 base sa'ah of the second enclosure. The next Tana permits one to let his animals occupy more than 4 base sa'ah. Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel says he may erect 4 enclosures, one after the other, in the manner described above, thereby fencing in a total of 8 base sa'ah. Until now, the Mishnah spoke of a large field. It now states the rule for a small field. If his entire field is only 4 base sa'ah, in which case, after making the second enclosure, he will have fenced in the entire field, he must leave part of it empty, without any animals, because otherwise he will give the appearance of wrongdoing. The Mishnah explains what must be done after all the enclosures, 2 according to the first Tana, 4 according to Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel, are filled with manure. He must remove the manure from the enclosed area and place it in his field in piles, just like those who take manure to their fields are allowed to do. That is, he may form 3 piles of at least 10 lesech, each per base sa'ah, as taught in Mishnah 1.